Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to go over another excerpt from Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader, which was released in 2005 and written by James Luceno. Now, this was released at the time of Revenge of the Sith, which was also released in 2005, and in my opinion, this is very much canon. However, in reality, after Disney's acquisition of Star Wars, it is Legends. So do with that information as you will. Today's video is about Vader revealing the truth about Anakin Skywalker and why he actually killed the Jedi and really saw right through Sidious and how Sidious did not expect a thing. Let's get right into it and we can chat about it. But this recalling weeks later curdled his blood. This place should never have been built. In fact, he hadn't killed the Jedi to serve Sidious, though Sidious was meant to believe just that. In his arrogance, Sidious was unaware that Anakin had seen through him. Had the Sith Lord thought he would simply shrug off the fact that, from the start, Sidious had been manipulating Anakin and the war? No. He hadn't killed the Jedi in service to Sidious, or, for that matter, to demonstrate his allegiance to the Order of the Sith. Now, there's a little more to read, but I do want to quickly mention that a couple things here really caught my attention. The fact that, first of all, Anakin was very smart. Vader, in this point, was very smart. He still knew that, of course, Palpatine was the one behind everything, the one behind the assassination attempts on Padme the whole time, manipulating the war, and, of course, manipulating Anakin. And according to this book, Palpatine was none the wiser. In his arrogance, which the Sith always were, Sidious was unaware that Anakin had seen through him. And maybe that's true, but also maybe Palpatine knows that Anakin or Vader has no other option, no other way to go. And the next part we're gonna talk about in a second here, about how he felt that he had to either kill Mace Windu and then lead on to the same path that we saw in the films with Sidious, or allow Mace to kill Sidious and lose Padme forever, or so he thought. Let's continue. No, he hadn't killed the Jedi in service to Sidious, or for that matter to demonstrate his allegiance to the Order of the Sith. He had executed Sidious's command because the Jedi would have never understood Anakin's decision to sacrifice Mace and the rest in order that Padme might survive the tragic death she suffered in Anakin's visions. More important, the Jedi would have attempted to stand in the way of the decisions he and Padme would have needed to make regarding the fate of the galaxy, beginning with the assassination of Sidious. So Anakin wanted to kill Palpatine anyways, and this is something that is really overlooked a lot, I find. He even says it to Padme, like his full plan was to kill Sidious. The only reason he ended up loyal to Sidious after becoming Darth Vader, and George Lucas explains this, and I made a video covering it as well years ago, is because he had nothing else left. Like, what's he gonna do, go take up a regular job somewhere? No, he literally has nobody else left, and he's not at his best form, he's not at his peak power anymore. He can't become stronger than the Emperor ever, or reach his maximum potential. So really, it's just this sad, depressing tale of Vader. Sure, more powerful than most, but still not powerful enough to win his freedom. And this is kind of Anakin's fate, is to always be a slave to someone or something. First to Watto, then to the Jedi, to his emotions, and then to the dark side, to Sidious. And in the end, when he died, he was finally free. Pretty beautiful when you think about it, but it's also pretty sad. This is really the tragedy of Darth Vader, of Anakin Skywalker. And it's to portray that there are decisions in life that you have to make, but ultimately they will lead you down certain paths, and you need to be prepared to accept the harsh realities of your decisions. And to also know that it's never too late to change. It's never too late to redeem yourself, ever, as we saw with Darth Vader himself. What I find kind of cool about this as well is that it explains that he really wasn't loyal to the Sith or the Sith Order. And this can be said about the Jedi as well. He didn't care about the Jedi or the Jedi Order. He just cared about himself and his love for Padme, and really for saving her, and also for his power, which ultimately he lost once he tried to get more of it. A lot of it is really beautiful storytelling that I think is really overlooked by memes and stuff like that, and you know, the excitement of Star Wars. But if you really get into the nitty-gritties of what George created, it's rather miraculous and really beautiful. I think if Anakin had not lost to Obi-Wan, he would have probably trained in the dark side for maybe a year and learned everything that he could from Sidious, becoming ultimately powerful, achieving his potential. And as Sidious had expected and foreseen, and even said to Yoda, soon Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us, Anakin would have struck Sidious down and went on to lead the galaxy in his own way. But I think this was the plan of Sidious the entire time, and any Sith. Sith, really. That you train your apprentice to become more powerful than you, and in their anger and hatred they kill you. And in turn, they are loyal to the dark side forever because it will always be a part of them. So really, there's no safety that Anakin could achieve or Vader could achieve, except for, of course, the very end where he sacrificed himself as well to save the one he loves, which is the last bit of Padme that is in existence, which is, of course, Luke Skywalker, his son. So it's important to always remember that Anakin really didn't care about the Jedi Order or the Sith Order or anyone else. He just cared about himself, about Padme, and about doing the best that he could to keep the ones he loved safe. After his mother died, everything completely changed and shifted in his life, and he would go to extreme lengths to make sure that he never failed anyone he loved again. And that started with listening to the horrible lessons which ended him up in this scenario in the first place. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty cool how Vader has this monologue or inner monologue about Anakin, about himself, about what would have happened if Obi-Wan didn't show up. And in the next video, we're going to go over some more stuff, but particularly there's one that I want to really discuss, which is how Obi-Wan blamed himself for driving Vader deeper into the dark side. It's pretty interesting. It's going to gather a different point of view, not so much from Vader, but from Obi-Wan, because the book does cover both characters pretty well. And in fact, I wish, the Kenobi show was really about this book, but alas, we got what we got. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and let me know who your favorite character in Star Wars is. Mine, of course, is Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, and if there's one character that I really want to be like, it would have to be, of course, Qui-Gon Jinn, but hey, that's a work in progress. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my Star Wars Theory Plus channel, which has a whole bunch of clips, never before seen footage from the channel, as well as from social media content and much more. Check out my gaming channel, Cobra Kai channel, Harry Potter, Dragon Ball channel, and my lifting channel, which are all linked in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.